good. Beer is good. Beer is good. Let's go drink some beer.
93.7 KAZY, it's the craft beer buzz. It's Misty.
With
Tommy T.
and Chuckerdoo, and we are sponsored by the Pepper Mill.
Thanks,
Le
Pepper Mill.
1618 Stillwater Avenue, where they have a newly remodeled band location,
Oh,
a
it's
brand new
amazing.
dartboards wall.
Yes.
And by remodeled, it's really just kind of more reorganized, but some walls removed, some paint was
Yes.
thrown up,
Yes.
and it feels, even though that place is already enormous, it feels bigger.
Yeah, it feels
Because
even bigger.
you can see the stage from the upper
Anywhere.
area. Yeah, from anywhere in that
Yeah.
bar. That's crazy
Some of
to
the
make
remodeling
happen.
kind of opened up the
Yeah.
dance floor, too.
Uh-huh.
It's
So, yeah,
amazing.
it's
Yeah.
really cool.
So before, if you've been in the Pepper Mill before, it was always up against that west wall, and if you were sitting kind of
Nobody
in
knows
over
West.
by, okay, it was over.
It's okay, everybody.
The right wall, over the fireplace wall.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
along the fireplace wall. But if you were sitting by the fireplace, you couldn't see the band.
Yes.
it just works now.
Yes.
You can see it everywhere. So,
Okay.
that being said, we are drinking some brand new beers from Bell's Brewing Company. We started with the Oktoberfest. Then we went into Bell's Best Brown. Everyone's been a favorite of them so far. What?
Yes.
Are you?
I love all of these.
Well, wait until we get into the double cream stout.
I know double cream's the best.
It's so
Double stuffed,
good.
double cream.
So this is also another. All of these are limited seasonals.
So this is like the Oreo double stuff.
Oh, I
of,
wasn't thinking
like
Oreos,
Bell's.
but
Yeah.
She was thinking of double stuff, but not
Yes,
Oreos.
not
stuffed-
Oreos. Yeah, the other double stuff.
stuffed, double cream, baby. Oh, it smells so good.
Yeah, but double stuff would go good with this beer. So this
Would.
one we're sitting about 6% alcohol. This is a so it's a stout that is well, let's see.
God,
Here.
it tastes like dessert.
Yeah, that double cream name definitely comes
does it.
across, but not too creamy though.
No.
Not bad.
And it's
you
not
know.
too stouty either.
No,
It's not that bittery
no, this goes
stout.
down.
That stout.
So it's like a milk. So it's their milk stout basically, but
Oh,
there
it
are
tastes
10
amazing.
different specialty malts that are used to make special double cream stout. So this is a limited edition. It's in the bottle still because this is great to age, and I kind of like that about Bell's. They have some
So wait, Bell's is coming from.
not Missoula. That's in Montana. Kalamazoo,
Kalamazoo.
Michigan.
Okay. Michigan.
Yes.
Okay.
Too many M's in Missoula, Montana, Kalamazoo, Michigan. What's
What's the Comstock?
dyslexia.
Is that like a suburb?
So
that's what I was
Comstock,
thinking, yeah.
yeah,
I
basically.
was like, wait a minute,
So
where is that?
the original brewery for Bell's started in Kalamazoo. It started off as Kalamazoo Brewing, but it wasn't a brewery then. That was a homebrew store that Larry started.
Oh,
And-
that's okay.
And
okay.
basically, like, homebrewing became legal in the U.S., and then day 2, Larry had a homebrew store.
Okay.
So,
He'd been preparing for that. He's
yeah.
a prepper.
but the funny thing was, he had people showing up because he had homebrew in the back, that just stuff he was doing, and because he called it Kalamazoo Brewing, people were coming in looking for beer. He's like, oh, sorry, we're a homebrew store. And they're like, you don't have any beer? He's like, well, I have some I brewed if you want to try it. And then more people were coming in to try his beer than they were to buy homebrew supplies. He's like, okay, this is great, but I also have to make money.
No
So
kidding.
then
Well,
yeah.
he started Bell's Brewing,
I love it.
Larry Bell. And fall is Larry's favorite season.
You can tell fall is Larry's passion because
Yes.
every style of beer, there has been like perfection. It has been perfected, I believe. Like these, each style tastes exactly like it should.
And because of that, they have seen so much success. They outgrew their original brewery in Kalamazoo, and so then they built their larger production facility in Comstock. Very similar to what to a story from Wyoming with a little brewery called Melvin.
Oh,
Started in a tiny Thai restaurant, and then
Yes.
became so popular they had to move into a production facility in a little place called Alpine. And both of them, Bell's and Melvin, are making some of the greatest beers.
they really are.
Did they have any children?
I don't think those
they
two have
Okay.
together, but maybe they should.
Oh, they should.
Okay.
Maybe Larry Bell and Jeremy Tofty should try to produce an offspring. God, what would that do?
It'd
Some kind
be,
of warp would open up in the space-time.
Blofty. I don't know.
Blofty.
I love Blofty.
And I feel like it would just be like a large furry animal. I don't know why. Just, hey, there's Blofty, and he just
Yeah.
delivers the beer.
It's amazing.
Yeah, this double cream stout's awesome. So you can also throw this in your cellar, age it. Honestly, I don't recommend aging it. It would be fun to grab a few and just see what it does year over year. But man,
it's lactate or lactose or what?
it's not lactate.
I'm
Lactate is the removal of lactose. This does have lactose in it, but I just think the
What do you
the
call
alcohol, the maltiness,
Milk sugars.
yeah, the milk sugars, the
Okay, I
lactose,
don't
yeah.
have lactose.
The I just as it starts to age, it could do some fun stuff with this beer. But honestly, drinking this beer fresh as well, it's just so good.
So at least for a while, you could age it so it is lactose tolerant, as opposed to being lactose intolerant.
True,
Yeah.
100%. But if you are lactose intolerant, this
Don't-
beer may
yeah.
not work for you.
Okay.
I mean,
But-
just limit yourself to what
Yeah.
I don't know. Take one of them pill things. You're fine.
But like Misty was saying, they got these things pretty much perfect here, and even the
Yeah.
label on this.
Oh, 100% doesn't it?
I mean, it's very plain and simple, but
Well, and think about this. So we started with
So
the
much to it.
Oktoberfest,
Okay,
which is
yeah.
this bright orange. Then we went into best brown, and
Yeah.
now you have this dark, deep brown color.
And style.
We just went
Yeah.
through the season.
yeah.
And to Misty's last comment, and also from our previous segment, we have to remind everyone, please don't drink while shooting firearms. And if you are lactose intolerant, we are not doctors. Don't just take a pill and then drink this beer. Consult a doctor first before you
You
drink
probably
double
shouldn't
cream
take
stout.
any pills and then drink beer.
Well, I just meant one of those.
Well, I agree with that, too.
Those lactose pills you take to make your stomach feel better after.
I understand. I'm just saying we're not doctors.
No, we're
Yes.
not doctors. Okay.
And even
I'm just a
though-
mom, so there's that.
Even though we practice, we are not licensed. I mean, Tommy just started using sanitary gloves. so,
Yeah, but I just graduated from playing doctor to practicing doctor.
yeah.
Edit.
You guys are my guys. I know. Don't edit that. You're crazy. Oh man. So there are going to be a lot of changes happening, or maybe some changes. We've met with John at the Pepper Mill, and we met with each other, and we're in a process of planning because, like Tommy said last week, we don't just sit here and like twiddle our thumbs and drink beer and talk. We are always thinking of what's best for the listeners and how to include you guys as much as we can,
Yeah.
and just what is like your best time to be able to listen to us. So.
And based off of just listener feedback too, we're
Yeah,
thinking about
true.
you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, we
And
are.
we're gonna we don't know specifically, but stay tuned because we are gonna make some changes, and we
Yeah.
think you guys are going to like it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
And no, I'm not going to be doing the show naked.
because you already
Maybe.
do.
I'm like, promises. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I just had to put that out there.
Oh, for
and-
sure.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's called, like, in radio terms, it's called a tease. So Misty was acting like a tease there.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm a little tease.
Again,
But,
what
she
always does.
I know. It
okay.
just comes naturally.
But,
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not sorry.
But, yeah, keep it here on 93.7 KZ for some special announcements coming up regarding the craft beer buzz.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's about all we can say right
Yeah.
now.
for sure. Yeah, like we're not going to be giving away free cars or anything like that, but it will be more engaging. Well, hell, I got an Isuzu down in Las Vegas, New Mexico,
If anybody wants
that I
to
could give away. I gotta, but there's gonna be good stuff.
Yeah. So these are good. I think every single one of these, like the
Yeah, you know,
style, the
it's-
design, everything about them.
It's hard for me to pick which one I like the best. I mean, I really like the Best Brown Ale, and I really like the Oktoberfest, but gosh, this thing goes down so
The
good.
double cream
This
stout,
double cream
yeah.
stout, yeah.
Well, and that's the thing. So these three seasonals, I'm so excited to have in because the Oktoberfest is perfect for the beginning of
Yeah.
the fall season, where
Like
it's not
now.
quite fall, it's not quite the end of summer. We're right in between.
Yeah.
Best Brown, when it starts to get a little bit cooler, though, that's perfect for camping, back porch
yeah.
evenings. And then the double cream stout, like come Thanksgiving
Oh.
and cool weather. Oh,
Pumpkin
man.
pie and double
Yeah.
cream stout. Come
While
on,
watching
be happy.
football, what could go wrong?
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Nothing.
We're not 10 pounds wrong.
Yeah,
that snuck
really.
up on me.
Now I understand the double portion of this beer.
No, so Tommy, with saying you can't pick your favorite, there's or which one you like the most, you don't have to because
That's
each
how you feel
one
with
is
Tommy
a
and I?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying you don't have to. Yeah,
You're both my best friend.
So they're each a different style, so you don't have to pick which one because it's like apples and oranges and bananas. Like you can't compare. You
That's a
can
great
say
point.
I like a green apple or I
yeah.
like a red apple or I like, tart or sweet, but you can't say I like apples, oranges or bananas any differently,
Right, and Chuck kind of planned it out for me there,
Yeah,
kind
he
of
did.
stating like,
I
the
love it.
time of year that I can have each one of these beers and I can
So-
enjoy it to its fullest.
Yeah. So you don't have to pick. Good
I
news.
don't have to pick.
Yeah,
Right,
they're all
good.
your favorite and they're all my favorite
Yeah.
and you're both my favorite.
Oh, Misty, you're both my favorite too.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I like
my
both
eyes
of you
are,
as well.
My eyes are up here.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Anyway.
Are they though?
Oh.
Oh, well, cool.
All right,
yeah.
so I guess we made it.
We did.
Yeah, craft beer buzz carnage round.
Yeah.
We got through it
done.
all.
Yeah. You guys did too, listening out there. So I'm proud of all of us.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And by the way, Cheyenne, you're both my favorite as well.
Yeah.
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 Cheyenne's my favorite. I came here willingly this time. Last time it was not.
I came here willingly too, I guess.
I didn't, but I still had fun.
Okay.
But now you'd stay willingly.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, we'll see how this winter is.
So be your first winner, Tommy?
No, this will be my second
that's
winter.
right.
I
remember your first winter.
8 months of this year.
Oh, yeah.
Do
in
remember.
January.
So that's another thing to stay tuned for. Tommy's first real winter in Cheyenne.
It gets worse.
Full winter.
Full.
Yeah, I missed like the first 3 weeks.
That's when it all happens, Tommy.
You missed the first 3 months of the 8 months of winter.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, 93.7 KZ, peace out.
Yes.
Bye.
Signing off.
Thanks, Peppermill.